Nazo the Hedgehog here, and welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel. And I actually have a guest with me today. Why don't you sign in?
Hello everyone, this is Hero the Hedgehog here, and nice to be back with this game. I got a little bit of insight on how many of the Nebula is, but that's something we'll explain later on in the video. But nice to be back here again.
Yep.
Obviously, I will be having Nazo here explain a few things to me as things go on, because sometimes my thing can be a bit of a bugger, so...
Well, yeah, and this is my first time playing the game. So, we'll be experiencing the same things, together.
Okay, then.
Yeah, right now we're just, talking to people, just going around, because today is what they call a free day.
Free day?
Yeah, pretty much we can do whatever we want. They do ask us to fill out some requests, and that's only to advance the story, pretty much.
Right. Okay then.
And if you're wondering, we pretty much we're at a military school, pretty much, and we're trying to learn about war.
As if we need to be in a military school to know war.
Well, this is a JRPG, so we gotta have some knowledge to that.
I mean, with all the people I know, I just get it from everyone outside.
Right.
Yeah, that's just saying. Just people know. You don't have to be in a military school to know war. It's just like, because there are three ways of doing it. Be in a normal school. Then second one, be in a military school. Third one, learn it outside.
Exactly.
The reason why they say when they say that is because it's military. And if you stay with it, then you'll actually know what it's like.
Oh boy, now we're oh boy.
I sound like a wise man giving advice.
Well, tutorials. Do we really need a tutorial on how to fish?
No. I've fished before.
Yeah, so have I.
Not bad.
I've done it in, Tales of Arise, actually.
Well, that's good. My real life self's done fishing, and so have I.
Same. Yeah, and I've had to do it, for Paris a few times.
Oh yeah, because that guy just loves everything, really.
He loves pudding. Especially my mom's pudding.
Remind me, who in the hell is your mother again?
Amy.exe.
Not bad.
Oh lord. Lord help us all.
Well, she's with my father, Xavier.
Xavier. You gotta put some emphasis on the V, my friend.
Pretty much, Sonic.exe, pretty much.
Yep. Well, not the exact Sonic.exe, but one of the multiple versions of it. He just has more of a backstory than that of the original one.
Right. Alright, so we were looking at our map there. And we're talking to our friend Elliot.
Elliot. I've heard that name a few times. Yeah, I've heard the name a few times. It's not such a bad name.
Looks like we're helping our friend with boxes. So, what are you going as for Halloween, since it's coming up very soon, actually?
Oh, God. I don't really know, actually. I might go as, like, maybe, like, I don't know, a person to play that.
Well, I'm already wearing mine.
Well, yeah, what's that?
Cell.
Oh, yeah, oh, I see, I see. That explains why you have an upside-down toilet on your head. There's just, there was a thing I remember watching called Lobby Shenanigans, well, you can thank my real-life self for this. And there's just Frieza just roasting Cell, and the ending bit of it was, and your head looks like an upside-down toilet. I'm just like, alright then, that's just nice. I mean, that says a lot coming from the guy who didn't kill Goku when, you know, the only real villain who has done it is theoretically him.
Exactly.
Well, then, not to mention, Goku did kill King Kai for it as well.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a wake-up call for King Kai. Hey, sorry, King Kai, just came here to drop off this guy. Kaboom, all of them go.
Exactly.
It was bloody regenerated.
Yep. So that was for nothing.
Well, yeah, true, I guess. Except for Vegeta being battered again. Oh, don't get me wrong, Vegeta is a cool guy and everything. But sometimes, maybe tone the pride a tiny bit before someone like Beerus just flicks it on the face.
Yeah. I don't know if Beerus even knows who Cell is.
No. They had a connection with Frieza, but I don't think they know who Cell is, considering it happened. It was someone from Earth who was made on Earth and died on Earth.
Right.
The thing is that we heard about Frieza being beaten by Goku, like, much after Frieza got, you know, defeated and everything.
Yeah.
But Frieza knew about Majin Buu, but not Cell.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Well, Majin Buu was known around the universe for ages as a massive... someone that most likely, even if someone like Frieza probably didn't want to get even around, because at the time that Buu came out, Frieza would not have even been physically close to dealing with him. And not to mention, Buu could just destroy everything around him and he would be completely honky-dory fine. Unlike Frieza.
And the thing about the sweets.
Oh yeah, he could convert anyone to sweets and then eat them, and then boom, he becomes more powerful. Well, that's Kid Buu. And Kid Buu is even worse than that of the original Buu.
Mm-hmm. Even though I thought that Kid Buu was the original.
I think he is the original Kid Buu. The only reason why he didn't come out first was because a Kai melded with him to save the other Kais because they were in jeopardy. So that's why. That's how Buu got separated into two, and the bad one was absorbing everyone else. And obviously, the big fat Buu obviously was the one that was becoming good and everything. I mean, hell, he even had the ability of repairing someone who was a kid who was blind. So
yeah.
So yeah, Kid Buu is the original Buu, but obviously it took some time to get the guy out.
Yep.
Which of course would explain a lot of things. But
yeah, I don't know a lot about Beerus's universe, pretty much.
I don't think a lot of people do. Well, I don't think a lot of people know exactly much about Beerus, let alone anything. But the thing is, though, Beerus did tell Frieza to blow up the planet.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I eavesdropped on that.
I don't think he knows who Cooler is.
No, I don't think he does. I don't think that's ever crossed my mind if he ever knew Cooler or not, and I don't think he does. I actually don't think he does. Not a clue.
Which, that would be surprising. You would think that he would, because Cooler is the older brother.
He is the older brother, but, you know. I think that's just a story that's just come off from another day, you know what I mean? Because Cooler, for ages, has been deemed not really canon.
Everyone is canon, pretty much. It's just they're in a different universe, pretty much.
Yeah.
Kind of like with you know, with the Sonic, with Sonic and his friends, and myself and you, we're all canon. We just live in different universes.
Well, funny enough, in my timeline, none like Sonic the others ever existed except for Amy, but she went under the name Amelia rather than Amy. And she was A, older, and B, 100 times more mature. Yeah, I'm not kidding when I say that. Far more mature, and she was a secretary. Like, decent one at that, too. So, yeah.
So have you talked to your son recently? Sky?
Depends about what.
Didn't he go off to being a pirate with Shellbreaker?
Yes, but I pop on there every once in a while. I come on uninvited. Not like they could do anything about it anyway.
I mean, yeah, you kind of put the fear into Shellbreaker, so...
I mean, he only should be lucky that was only my dark form and not Rage Lust Ultra. Them two are just too aggressive. I'm not saying too aggressive to control. Apologies on that.
You're fine.
It's just that it would be practically too much overkill, even if I was to hold back from both their abilities. I would probably say too much would be destroyed, so it's not worth me ever using that. Well, then again, even in outer space, it's a bit too much. So, yeah. It's not good.
Nope.
The only thing is, the one thing I don't want to do is use a form that practically just makes him look like a worm. And I don't want to discriminate pirates. Don't get me wrong, pirates are pretty cool. I just want my son to be safe. I don't want him getting thrown into stuff he doesn't want to do. I don't want him being the one taking the blame for things that aren't his fault. And I sure as hell don't want him to get hurt or lose his life. Because I will go to him personally for that.
What made him decide to become a pirate anyway? Because didn't Dragonfire kind of teach him not to be that?
I guess he wanted to learn it from another point of view, I guess. From what I know it of. Obviously, he's been with someone who was forcibly a pirate, and from someone who's never been a pirate. So, both sides of the coin don't see the good reality of it, and what benefits come with being a pirate. And I guess he wanted to experience that part of it.
Right.
Kids are quite ambitious, ones that don't get their lives destroyed or their planets blown up. So, I guess it makes sense why he wants to try it. So, you know.
I do see where Dragonfire is coming from, though, because he had that experience, and doesn't pirates don't they like once you join you're in and you can't leave?
Well, them ones are just the very super strict ones that are just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is you all work together as one, but of course, there are a lot of times where you can leave and stuff like that. But the people that he was with, I admit, I didn't like how they treated him afterwards. So to be fairly honest with you, I actually spoke to them at one point. Secretly, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't like how they treated him. And to be honest with you, I gave him a lecture.
Well, that's good, because
I didn't kill them or anything like that. I didn't kill them because it wouldn't get me anywhere. They just look like tin cans with no real feelings. So like they would understand anything properly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But yeah, how is Dragonfire doing? Because I know that the anniversary of his loss is coming up.
Yeah, I know. I think he's fine for now, but I know that day he's gonna feel a little bit down. So it'll be best if I give him some comfort and then probably some space and just hope for the best, really.
I mean, yeah, it's quite unfortunate that she can't come back because her soul got shattered into millions of pieces.
Reminds me of Undertale. But it's not a fun way to go.
Nope.
Go into it. I feel sorry about that too. But there are things that we may never get back. My parents is one of them. I could bring the planet back, but what's the point? It's just gonna be a person's target.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going through that emotional trauma again.
Nope.
And my parents are another story. Even if I was able to bring them back, why in the world would I? To know they would get hurt. Don't get me wrong, they are able to defend themselves. But with the people that I've met in my life, there's only so much they can take before they get overrun, and I won't be there to stop it.
Right.
I'm not doing. That's the reason why. I won't ever do it. What's funny?
I just never thought that you would actually, This is just, it's kinda odd that, I never seen you or Dragonfire be more of a family person.
We all learn to be a little something different. Anyway, I'll be right back in a minute. I've got to go get some.
Alright, so we're just, gathering, going to stores, doing our tasks, yeah, doing a lot of fast traveling, because I am not gonna go and spend like 20-30 minutes trying to find the area. I love the fast travel area, in this game. It's a lot useful. But yeah, I do have to ask him when he gets back on what's his thoughts on Jet, because I've heard something about Jet recently, so oh boy. Okay, so give us the item. Let's get going, please. Alright. Let's, find the next area we need to go to. There we go. Talk to this person. No. Is it in this area that we need to talk to people anyway? Nope. Is it this person we need to talk to?
Well, we're back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Realized I went to go get something to eat. Me, parcel arrived.
Oh. What did you get?
Just a drawing template. I'm trying to draw a little bit of scenery for my planet. It's just a little something I do when I'm A, not around Dragonfire, B, training, C, freaking going after GUN, making sure they don't come near the house, and D, just, you know, giving Sonic and Shadow some lessons, as well as the billion other things on my list. It's just a little something in my spare time.
Right. What's your thoughts on Eclipse? Because apparently from what I heard, he's gone through a major change. He's no longer a Red Wolf.
Yeah, I know. I'll back in a minute. What's it now?
Alright, so let's see. We're still talking to people. let's talk to this dude. Hopefully that was the last task for the day. I hope. Oh, he gave us a radio. Nice. Something to listen to while we, study, I guess.
Back? Like,
You back?
yeah. Forgot to realize that my second parcel arrived.
Another one? Oh boy.
Just some pieces because I'm actually working on a weapon.
Oh boy. The
Yeah.
only thing you missed was that we're talking to a mechanic and he gave us, an old radio to listen to.
Huh. Okay.
Hopefully we're done with our tasks that we needed to do so we can advance the story.
Right.
Note to self, in the future, take out all of the the text here. Oh, good lord.
Well, that would be fun. Well, I'll be putting these to one side so I can work on them later.
But yeah, like I was saying, what's your thoughts on Eclipse? Because he's no longer a Red Wolf, he's actually being, he actually, changed himself into a flamingo.
Well, it's interesting, in my opinion. It's surprising how he's converted when he did. To be fairly honest with you.
Well, you know, it was kind of hard for him to go through that divorce.
I know. We just hope for the better.
Yep. I mean,
So-
after losing your, after going through a divorce because your wife would rather be an experiment to a doctor, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, I think she needs to get through her head that she made a bad mistake.
Yeah.
And if he ever does get that back, she's never gonna get that thing in return. Not to mention, I'd happily tell her that. Because she's made a mistake, and she's never gonna return from that. I don't care who it's from, Divinity, EBS, whatever. They all need to learn stuff.
I mean, I've been seeing Starline myself, and I found out that, oh yeah, he's got a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, named Kevin.
Not bad.
Yep. And apparently Kevin has actually taken in a little cheetah girl.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, named Luna.
Interesting.
Yep. So, yeah, I've been finding out quite a few things, actually.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, what's your thoughts on Jet?
Who?
Jet
Who again,
the Hawk.
sorry? Jets, you mean the Babylonian rogue?
Yeah, the chicken bucket.
To be honest with you, Rage Lust or Werehog me would definitely see him as a thing to chew on. I am not kidding. Well, he's okay, I guess. I mean, he's simple-minded, I guess. It's not, you know, nothing new. He's interesting in some ways, don't get me wrong, but he's not a guy I would particularly hang out with.
Well, from what Celios has shown me, and I'm not sure if this is an alternate universe or what, but from what Celios showed me, Jet's gonna have a kid in the future.
With who?
Apparently Dragonfire.
That's okay then. Interesting enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well then again, there are all sorts of alternate worlds and everything like that. Take for some of mine, for example. In one of them, another hero was dating Hephaestus.
Right.
Another one, he's dating Blaze. There's quite a few different alternates of him, and some of them are very different than others. There's one where he was initially killed by the person he was with, but then he came back, but just nearly pretended to be someone else.
Mm-hmm.
One of them where there's even one of him that's actually quite representable towards a game, actually. Have you ever heard of a game called Dark Souls?
Yep, I heard of it.
Yeah, there's one of him being within that type of genre.
Oh my.
Pretty interesting to be fairly honest with you. He was betrayed actually by the whole group he was with, and now he tends to walk alone, but that was only because he was protecting a kid that was a demon.
Right.
But then again, he thought the kid would be innocent. Not that the kid's done anything, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there are multiple genres. Maybe this is an alternate one. I'm not gonna dig into it or anything like that. It's kind of not my business. The only way I would know if I ever were to look at what's called the chains of time. But that's not really something.
What I'm concerned about is because it came in the book of history, pretty much, that Celios showed me.
I don't know. I'll have a look at it myself. I might have to talk to Celios about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Well, why would he show you this in the first place? Isn't it deemed not allowed?
Well, yeah, but he was a little concerned because it could affect the universe.
Safe for now.
All right.
That's one thing I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
If something like that has been shown, then potentially there's a lot more at risk than just the timeline itself.
I mean, we already have a timeline where /universe where Alex is a thing. if you remember, his parents are Dragonfire and Infinite.
Yeah, I know. And obviously in that timeline...
Yeah, in that timeline, he seemed not too happy.
Of course I wouldn't be. Because if you think about it, he went through something very similar to what I did. He lost everything, and he was kept away from Dragonfire against his own will. He didn't have a choice. But because someone wasn't patient enough, he now feels like his trust has been broken again. Something tells him he may not trust a lot of people ever again. To the point, he could get potentially very vicious.
Right.
Even more darker and serious than even I am. And that's me generally saying something.
Right.
And it's not a good thing when I say that. People who are quite serious can go quite over the top at times. And well, I'm afraid of what that version of me could potentially be.
Right.
Because if he lets himself go, or if that anger breaks him,
together, we're unbeatable.
I'm afraid a huge mistake has been made.
I did it!
It's not going to be reverted easily.
Right.
However, I can't say much because it's not like I can go in there to stop him. It's not my place to.
Nope.
I could probably make the time even worse than normal. It's not right. So I just hope that Dragonfire can come up with something to stop Hero from doing that.
Exactly, hopefully.
And it better not be locking him away. Oh, that'll only make him worse.
Right.
Hero doesn't like to be locked away. Well, any of us don't. I've been tortured by demons. I've been by a few things, to be fairly honest with you. And to be fairly honest with you, it's not very pleasant when I say that.
Right.
I know that Dragonfire was going through quite a few things and everything like that. But I don't think he fully understood what he was really having to go through.
Yeah, and I think he just felt abandoned, because didn't that Dragonfire be like, and Hero had a lot of arguments about Hero's job.
Well, it's not really I get it, he considers it as his job, but it's not. It's his life, and he has to live with that life. He can't just abandon it, because there are people out there who would do anything to get their hands on what Hero can do, what Dragonfire could do, the people he's around, and to simply put it, Hero just has to do what he has to do.
Right.
And unfortunately, it's gonna make Hero feel guilty to the point that he could turn over, or potentially he may just become a full neutral. But instead of not attacking either side, he'll potentially attack both. tearing them and good people alike, even them in the middle. But he'll give the people in the middle a chance, but nobody else. And that's what I'm worried about.
Right.
But I just hope they can do something right about that.
Yeah, hopefully. At least the one you're with isn't like that.
Yeah. I'm glad too. I've heard about that, but I know about that version as well, and it goes through my mind. What happened to me, or will something be different?
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that it is different.
Yeah, hopefully. Because
I don't want the same thing happening there. I'm not saying it will happen. Maybe Hero will just most likely give up on the whole thing. But he will turn a cold shoulder to a lot of people. I just hope that the Kid of Infinite and Dragonfire can talk to him, and maybe Hero can tell him the truth instead of being told whatever Infinite has told them. Because the only one who can really tell the truth are the ones who had it happen to them. But I bet that Dragonfire won't tell everything. And Hero happily will.
With what I've seen, that one is... I think something happened to that one that really damaged him.
I do know one thing though. That Hero will not want to hurt the kid. Even if he's a grown man, Hero will not want to find him. Not because of what his abilities are or anything, he just does not want to hurt him. But if he's forced, I don't know what will happen.
Right.
Because if he is seen as the bad guy, I don't know what he'll do to the world.
I am concerned about how Alex is gonna take it, though, because remember, Alex was raised by Infinite.
And how is he going to take the truth? I really don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know. Because the thoughts that would be going through Hero's head as well. Because he's gonna know that he's not the only one suffering and been kept from the truth.
All that Alex knows from what I've been reading up on is that Hero kinda abandoned Dragonfire. And again, Infinite was the one that told him that, so...
God. Hero, if he hears that from him, the thoughts that will go through Hero's mind, he will want to tear an Infinite a whole new life, just like what Shadow did to his teammates. If only I could warn them about it, though.
Exactly.
I know, but I can't.
I can't either.
That Hero won't even allow you near him. He'll most likely want to attack you on sight. He's like a vicious, it's like a dog guarding a home, and he's been trained to just go at someone he doesn't know. And it'll be like that with you. Since In that time, I don't even know where you even are. Particularly, I don't even know if you even know him. So, well,
yeah, in that timeline, I don't think I've even shown up.
Came up. You've never come out the Emerald, then. If that's the case, then you're still stuck in that Emerald.
Pretty much.
Maybe that. So potentially, you probably would, due to the negativity that will probably be slowly emerging, you potentially could show up again, but your negativity's coming off a good person, and maybe you'll act a little differently, and maybe you want to find out maybe why, and maybe you'll go talk to him, and I don't know,
exactly.
It might become an ally between a god of chaos and a chaos beast, which is basically what you're pronounced as. Because you came from the old Emeralds have what's called a chaos beast. You are one of them, as you came from an Emerald.
Pretty much.
And I have maybe in this timeline, it comes to a decision that maybe you just decide to just help him out, but maybe under some jurisdictions, because he knows that he would be negative. So he's gonna warn him if he slips. That hero is probably less hesitant to kill than I, and that's not a good thing.
Nope.
So I think there are some things that should be really taken into consideration.
Exactly.
I'm only worried how that time is gonna go. Even I've mentioned before, his emotions would throw him down a freight train of hell. When you put that with what he's gone through with the lies and everything, being kept away from people, he's gonna wanna hunt them down. He's gonna wanna hunt anybody down. And if it means his old friends, he may not be given a choice. He doesn't want to not be given a choice. He wants to still have them as friends, but who still believes him? I don't even know. Does anybody even still believe him? My answer is, I just don't know.
Yeah, who knows at this point?
No. It's just that at least that version of me hasn't been developing the stuff I have. He would be worse if that was the case. But if it's Dark or Rage Lost, or if it's like Dark, like Rage Lost, or even Ultra, oh god,
Makes sense.
I can only be worried about what's gonna happen to him. And right now, I'm just completely scared about that.
Makes sense.
How do you feel about it?
The fact that, we can't do anything, that's not good. Because that universe could end up being in major trouble. And why? Why is that Dragonfire hiding stuff? It seems like he is hiding stuff. From Infinite, from his kid, from Hero.
The one thing I hope is that if Hero does come to terms with it, maybe he will calm down.
Well, let's hope.
I mean, at this point, he has been backstabbed in that timeline more times than even I can considerably count.
Yep.
And so, maybe at this point, he'll just use that thing of his. I know you don't know what it is. That he is part of an old, well, we're part of an old species. Something that's one of them, not the first species, but one of the first. But the idea is they mix with magic and power, but they're tranquil and they're calm. And of course, Hero has learned to be a bit like that. He isn't someone who's straightforward. He is quite laid back. But being serious makes him a hindered balance between the two of them. It's like a seesaw where it gets lifted up and down and up and down. And imagine a ball going back and forth on each side, never resting in one spot, but constantly moving. That's basically what we feel. That's what we're like sometimes.
Right.
Maybe once being around the kid, he probably will start to calm down again and will tell him straightforward. But he won't force the kid to believe what he said. And basically, Hero will just go to another part of the world. In fact, I think that version's been spinning around the Master Emerald quite a bit, letting Knuckle do as he wants, as he's now been protecting it. He speaks to Chaos, he speaks to Tikal, he speaks to the other Ancients as well. He needs, because he doesn't want to lose control and knows that being alone will only make him worse.
Right.
So that's what he's doing.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to end the video here, because I finished up what I need to do in the game. So, anything you would like to say before we go?
Actually, it'd be about what you said before the stream. So, to people out there, there is a lot more of these games out there. In fact, there are 4 games of this series. So, if Dragonfire does do this, I would like to say, would you people like to see him continue the series? Because he has said, if he likes playing the game, he'll continue it. But another good thing as well is for the chat to decide as well to see would they like to see this be continued or would something else. So you can get the actual feedback from, you know, because I think it's good for them to know as well, for them to answer. But yeah, down below, do let people know, or, as I say, write down, do you want to see him do the second game afterwards? Because he'll be testing it out himself, and then your decision can come down it as well to see if it either makes it go completely through or leaves it on a little cliffhanger for somebody else to decide. But please, let us know and everything.
Exactly. And again, I will leave Hero's link to his channel below. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. So, yeah, make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.